Hi everybody, Professor Christina here, and today we're going to talk about creative marketing for results. Now, a lot of us got into marketing because we love the creativity. We admire a fantastic Super Bowl ad, or we enjoy following Duolingo and other fun brands on TikTok, or we really enjoy Wendy's presence on X or some other kind of creative marketing. And creative marketing is what wins agency awards and is a huge part of what makes marketing such a satisfying industry to be part of. On the other hand, brands want our marketing that we create to create results for them. Now, what do those results look like? Well, sometimes it's all about sales. We want something called customer acquisition, which means acquiring new customers, getting our brand in front of so many people that we get brand new customers who never heard of us before or heard of us but never thought of doing business with us. So that's customer acquisition. We might also be looking for customer loyalty, which is getting customers who have shopped with us before to come back and shop with us again, or spend more money with us than they have been up until now. We might, on the other hand, not necessarily be looking to make an immediate sale. A lot of times in B2B marketing, we're looking for something called lead generation. Now, lead generation is when we bring inquiries to the business who will then be people who talk to sales, and sales ultimately convinces them to buy. This is certainly the case with large, expensive investments by companies, such as when a factory needs to buy new factory equipment. They're not going to buy that by just clicking on a website. They're going to need to talk to sales. So marketing's job becomes lead generation, bringing people to inquire about your products or services so that sales can have a productive conversation with what are called qualified buyers. And those are people who are in a position to buy our products or services. Think about it. You and I don't buy factory equipment. So if we were to ask about how much it costs to install new robots in a factory, it would be a waste of time for the sales team at a factory equipment company because we are not going to buy their robots. So a qualified buyer is somebody who has the budget and the need for the product. And lead generation is all about finding those qualified buyers and connecting them with sales. But sometimes it's not just about bringing in revenue. Other results that marketing can create are awareness. Let's say you're a nonprofit, an environmental nonprofit, and you're trying to make people aware of the need to recycle or protect wildlife. In such cases, you're not really trying to sell anything. Instead, you're trying to convince people, educate them, or help them understand about an issue. In those cases, results for marketing can mean raising awareness. You could measure that through things like how many people think it's important to recycle before your ad campaign about recycling runs, and how many people think it's important afterwards. It's about attitude change or simply having more people have heard of an important issue. So awareness is also a really critical outcome, in particular with nonprofits, but also a for-profit brand might just want customers to have heard of you. Maybe they know that it takes a while to change consumer behavior, but they want customers to at least know that they're an available option, they're a new product on the market, and get people to think about them. So awareness is also a result that we can be looking for with marketing. Other times we're talking about something called market share. Now, market share is a percentage of the total market for a product or service that belongs to you. Now, for instance, here around Northeastern, we're in the Boston area, and every corner seems to have a Dunkin' Donuts, but also a Starbucks. So some of us like to go to Dunkin' Donuts, some of us go to Starbucks, some of us go to both, some of us go to Tate's, and some of us have a favorite corner place where we go to go get coffee. But each one of these has a certain market share. A certain percentage of us prefer one brand over the other and spend more of our coffee budget at one place versus the other. The percentage of a total market, for in the case of Starbucks versus Dunkin' Donuts versus the corner store, the percentage of the total number of students buying coffee near the Northeastern campus, that's the market, and the percentage of that goes to each individual coffee place is that coffee place's market share. It's the share of the total market that belongs to them because people spend their money with them. It can be measured usually in a percentage. So let's say 40% of us go to Dunkin' Donuts. That means Dunkin' Donuts' market share is 40%. 60% of us go to Starbucks. Their market share is, you guessed it, 60%. It's the percentage of the total amount of shopping that happens with that particular brand. And that's another result that you can generate through marketing. So to sum it up, when we do marketing, we are usually marketing for some kind of a result. We could be trying to make more sales. We could be trying to acquire new customers. That's customer acquisition. We can be trying to convince our existing customers to stick with us and maybe spend more money with us. That's customer loyalty. Or we could be trying to bring qualified buyers to our sales department to have a conversation with salespeople and maybe make a purchase, and that's lead generation. On the other hand, we might be looking at awareness of a cause or awareness of a brand. We might be looking at attitude change. So in other words, people having a positive attitude towards our cause or our product, or we could be looking to grow market share. But in all of these cases, it's a result that we are looking to create by running a marketing campaign. Marketing is all about creativity. It's fun to get creative with our marketing, but no matter what you're doing, you also need to think about, is this marketing just fun? Is it just making people smile or think, or is it making our business grow or our cause become more effective? That's what marketing for results is all about. And you can be super creative, but you can still focus on market share, revenue growth, lead generation, customer loyalty, customer acquisition, and awareness to build a more effective marketing campaign and be a winner at marketing.